Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Blackout, 1950. This is going to be another British noir flick. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was alright. I like the black, white, dark noir kind of feel of this movie, but the story went off in all kinds of different directions. I could find it hard to follow. Much like The Big Sleep, but not quite as good in terms of quality. I thought the bad guys were a bunch of wimps. He starts out with a blind guy who's goes to the wrong house, stumbles across a dead body, and 3 bad guys show up. They beat him up real good, and then through some miracle of science, he gains his eyesight, and he decides he wants to be amateur gumshoe type of guy. So somehow he gets involved in investigating some his girlfriend's brother's death in a plane accident, and so he's going around getting himself in and out of trouble. He's able to fend off the bad guys pretty easily. At some point, he just drives off in his car and waves at him with his hat. Guess he's trying to rub it in that he's smarter than those guys, but I'm not sure what kind of nefarious business organization they belong to. Apparently, it's some kind of black market underground foreign exchange kind of operation. Not exactly heavy-duty crime syndicate, and I think it only consists of 4 guys total. So it's pretty weak as far as an antagonist goes. And they're always capturing the guy and then letting him go scot-free. Or they'll hold him up at gunpoint and then the guy just knocks down the gun. It's pretty crazy. He smokes a lot in this one too. What else can I say about this movie? I thought it was pretty good. It's just couldn't figure out what direction it was going. I thought the bad guys were really weak and helpless, always getting themselves into all kinds of bad situations from their perspective, and I don't know. I just didn't think they were very convincing bad guys in general, but kind of interesting. Right now I'm watching a Terence Fisher noir from 1951. He did a lot of noir for Hammer, and then he ended up doing horror films for Hammer later on. So I'm checking that one out. It's not that great so far either. But the leading lady is kind of interesting. Uh, Other than that, it's kind of boring. Like Blackout was a little boring for me. Um, Not much action in it, and a lot of dialogue. Um, there's a blondie who's she's kind of got this love triangle going for her, and she helps him escape. Um, and he says he's doing it for personal reason, but the personal reason is a little unclear. I think in the description of the movie it talks about somehow they the brother and the main guy, the gumshoe amateur gumshoe, they're like fighting together in some war or something. They belong to some kind of agency or something. I don't know, but maybe that's what he's talking about. It's hard to follow, like I said, and very confusing. So pretty good. British noir, not that great though. I've seen better for sure. No, Man Bait is better. That's a Terrence Fisher movie, Hammer flick. But yeah, this one wasn't that great. I don't know. I couldn't really get into the story. The characters didn't seem very convincing. And, I thought it dragged on, even though it's a pretty short movie. So, so I think I got my car situation almost straightened out. The responsible party insurance company decided to pay off my car loan and to total my car. So guess what I'm doing Saturday? I got to look for a new car. I'll be dead tired because I got to get a haircut also. And that's after working 3 jobs. So I'm a little burned out right now. I think I'm going to take a nap, stick my clothes in the dryer, and wait an hour for my clothes to dry while I'm napping. And then probably finish the Terrence Fisher Noir, but Dope Dealer. Probably finish that, I don't know, Sunday morning probably. And then try to get through the other 3. But it's been really slow, crazy week. I went to the periodontist today to see if I needed oral surgery. The guy said, no, your gums are pretty healthy. So, and the implant is really strong. So I said, okay, save me money, save me time. Don't have to take time off work. That was pretty cool. I was stoked about that. Even though I had to pay $9 for parking on street parking downtown San Francisco, where the office was located there on Sacramento Street. And so I got one less thing out of the way. Still trying to get my what was it? The unlawful detainer case from last year dismissed by my former landlord. The problem is she can't speak English, and she's supposed to dismiss the case on January 7th. It's now January 31st. She has done nothing. And I keep calling and trying to tell her to do it, and she says, I know in English, but she's not doing anything as far as I can tell. Um, so that's one thing. Getting the new car on Saturday is another thing, and then I keep running out of errands to do. I suppose I could get like some kind of sheet set for my queen foam mattress, and that's about the only other thing that I can think of that I have to do that's really pressing at the moment. But in any case, I'm gonna throw my laundry in, take a 1 hour nap. My clothes should be dry by then. Uh, throw another load in the dryer, take another 1 hour nap. So that's my plan. I'm hoping to get like 6 hours sleep tonight. And that's the end of my review. Laters.